Be sure to like and subscribe or the Ohio butt tickling bandit will be in your bed tonight. So I think people can agree when there's a lot of talented people out there in Roblox who don't get the attention they deserve. And the main group that I'm speaking of when I talk about this is Roblox developers. Like, I would be lying if I say I hadn't played a Roblox game that was really well made, but there was like no people playing it. Now, what I'm going to be talking about today isn't exactly a solution, but it could help this situation. I also figured this information out from the Bloxy News account on Twitter, and the tweet reads this. Don't worry, you won't have to pay for this checkmark. The criteria to get the Roblox verified badge is expanding to include notable and influential developers who have meaningfully contributed to a top group or experience. Now, like I said before, this doesn't exactly solve the problem completely, but it can help a little bit. Like, the scenario would be like, let's say you contributed a lot to a game, like you've helped work on it and really helped improve it and the game gets popular. If you've contributed a good amount, you're gonna get the badge. I guess the best scenario where this would take place is, for example, I make a pretty popular Roblox game and I'm taking all the credit, but I didn't exactly do all the work. I contributed like the most out of like everyone else working on it, and I'm like the head developer, but I'm not really giving any credit to like the smaller people who also contributed a good amount. Like, I think that's a good example where like smaller creators or smaller people who worked on like a very popular game would still get like, you know, their recognition. Also, for those of you wondering, here's what like the checkmark looks like. So it goes on your profile right next to like your account name. It kind of looks like a checkmark for like social media and stuff when creators get verified. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how Roblox got their inspiration for this. Also, I would like to say this probably won't just affect smaller developers who aren't getting their credit for working on like all these big games. It can probably actually affect main developers who aren't getting any attention. Like, I actually looked into it, and there's a lot of developers out there who make these pretty popular games who aren't even verified. For example, the creator of Rise of Nations, he's not verified. And for those of you who don't know what Rise of Nations is, it's a pretty popular Roblox game which a lot of people actually enjoy, including myself. Like, the game is pretty popular and pretty well made, but despite that, the Roblox developer of this game literally has no verification badge. So that's why I think this will come into play with like popular Roblox developers who like work really hard and they're like the main developers of these games. Because I think there's a lot of developers who will deserve this checkmark, and I think Roblox will give it to them. Now, I say I think even though this is a really nice thing, because I still think that Roblox could screw this up. Like, I try not to be negative on all my videos. Like, I really don't like making negative videos. I like making the positive ones because y'all seem to like it better as well. But the thing is, Roblox screws up so much with these, like, really good updates that could be something really good. So, you know, I'm a little bit worried that Roblox could end up verifying some really terrible people. But I also say I think because I think Roblox could actually pull this off. Like, lately their updates haven't been so bad and they've been handling things really good. Like, my last video I talked about how Roblox was deleting all these limiteds that were literally copies of other Roblox limiteds that Roblox made themselves. So all I'm saying is this could really go one or two ways. It can either turn out great or it can either turn out extremely bad. But yeah, I'm hoping that this turns out really well, like smaller developers who help and contribute to these bigger Roblox games get the attention they deserve. And I hope these bigger developers who make all these popular Roblox games who don't have it still get the badge. But by the time I'm recording this, I don't think this has really started happening yet. I believe it starts tomorrow, or at least tomorrow of the day I'm recording this. So for now, we will all just have to wait and see whether it goes bad or it goes good.